A consolidation phase may have started, which would in essence indicate that a floor has been found or near one. A very nice push to the upside at the tail end of the day came in, which is currently pushing short-term momentum to the upside. Let's go over those charts for the potentials now. Welcome back to the channel on this Taco Tuesday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into ticker symbol VIRI. Let's kill them, team. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. Let's dive into ticker symbol VIRI. And what you are observing here is the 4-hour chart. And this is the zone that I actually pointed out during the live streams. I think it may have been a few days ago, maybe late last week, right? So I pointed out this area in the event to where we failed the 116 zone. Right, so I said that the 116 area is an inflection area, and if we do fail that with the minimum 4-hour candle, then the downside continuation may be present, and this would be the new area for us to use as a potential inflection area. All right, so what I'm saying here is that if we continue validating and maintaining ourselves with closures upside of the 102 zone, this in essence would become our new floor. Right. So, but of course, anything can happen in the markets. And of course, we have to make sure to manage our risk and always keep our guard up, right? Because nothing in the markets is guaranteed. All right. So let's go ahead and let's push the price action here. If there is upside momentum in the short term time frame, I can see price action. First of all, yes, resist from that area of about 108, just like it did in the after hours. But beyond that, I can see a touch anywhere between the range of about 111. Let's draw it in, right? So we can all maintain ourselves in the same on the same page. So 111 to the top side of the resistance here of about 112, which would then kind of indicate that the SMA 50 on the 4-hour chart may actually be that area of resistance, and then we would face a pullback back down to the area of about 108 for validation. And to be clear, it would be the space of 108 to 105. Okay, so, and then, of course, we would need a 4-hour candle upside of that, either the 108 or 105, in order for us to confirm another move to the upside or a potential move to the upside. So let's move on to the next chart here and see what's going down. Okay, so the 5-day time frame has already closed, and tomorrow at market open, we would see the implications of this closure on a 5-day time frame, which would indicate a potential oversold condition here. So we will see that, though. We'll see tomorrow and react to it. But remember that we're covering these tickers every day live. I usually come on at around 6:40, 6:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So go ahead and come by on the YouTube and say hello, hello, hello. Right, so let's move on to the next chart and see what we have here, team. Okay, so the 6-hour chart, these are the resistance zones that I'm looking at if you would like some tighter ranges, right? So we already spoke about that potential top side of 112 to the area of the SMA 50 at around 114. The tighter zones that you're looking at here are still very relevant. This is why I'm pointing out at the 2-spot 618 at 113. And like I said, if there is a potential for an upside here, I'm not sure that it's going to be too violent. We are still within a consolidation phase, and you can actually tell with the RSI here on the 6-hour time frame. We're coming up to this resistance at the SMA 14 on the 6-hour, and that resistance is located within the gravitational zone of the bear weakness percentile, meaning that we would face two areas of resistance, not only that SMA 14, but the gravitational zone 2, and this would likely push us back down to continue this consolidation, right? So the conditions that I spoke of earlier, reaching that area of 113, would be with a very, very strong push of the immediate short term. But if we do not have that, then the upside would very likely resist at that 108 yet again. Okay, and this 6-hour time frame resistance at that RSI would in essence give us that touch, right? I really do think that it's correlated pretty well here. And then, you know, we would just chop around just like we have been, right? But I am still, just for full transparency, I am still long the asset and very much in the money as I don't know if you recall that when I signaled this at around 72 cents, I ended up getting long around 85 or 86 cents myself, right? So I'm still currently 25 to 30% up on my position. So I'm still holding it. I'm very bullish the asset. I do believe that there could be some type of quiet period happening right now before a potential catalyst is released. I'm sure that the company knows that they're at this consolidation phase, which would honestly be a pretty good place to release some type of catalyst, right? So now moving on to the last part of the analysis, this is where we're going to see if we have that potential for the upside reaching above the $1.08 zone. And it is pretty convincing here, the upside that we're facing on the 30-minute immediate short term, bouncing off of that SMA 14, right? So now notice that the bi-hourly time frame also has a bullish cross here, and it's entering the gravitational zone of the bear strength percentile, which would in essence pressure the price action to the upside. And of course, moving up to the 4-hour and the 6-hour, this is where we can see those relevant areas of resistance, which would give us the it would reveal the 108 resistance, right? So it is very conditional. Okay, the 12-hour time frame is kind of validating that 108 as a potential top side before consolidating some more. I mean, we're already kind of noticing this from the very beginning of the analysis thread, anyway, right? And now I know that we have some downside pivots here on the daily. If anything, it's actually a little bit of consolidation here. And moving up to the 3-day time frame, yeah, like this is what I was saying. We have some downside pivots on the daily and the 5-day. But I still believe that it's indicative of consolidation, and this could be, or the larger time frames could be waiting for the influence from the shorter term. But like I said, team, I'm still bullish. I know that it's a little quiet right now, boring, very boring times within the trading here, but a very, very impressive upside to 108 at the after hours trading and closing at 105 eventually, right? So yeah, we're going to be covering this tomorrow morning as well. We'll see if we can combat that 108, but so far I am thinking that we could resist from that zone there, okay? So please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.